Now, we begin.
Hey, what's up YouTube? It's everyone's back with some more Illaoi gameplay. Today we are versus Minish Cap in the top lane on the Singe versus Illaoi. Rank 1 Illaoi versus Rank 1 Singe. It's a interesting matchup. And so you can see he's Singe is proxying early, so a big question you get asked a lot is like, what do you do when they proxy like this? Go catch the wave. Basically what's happening is you're agreeing to handshake the waves. And you're not going to chase Singe and, like, do anything. Like, maybe if you start W, you could kind of keep up. But it's just not worth. You're better off just going and handshaking the waves. And then maybe if your jungler wants to contest Singe, that's fine. But otherwise, you would just kind of handshake the waves and trade wave for wave. And as long as you set up the minions correctly, you're good to go. I am only level 1 here, which sucks. But I need to help my, my jungler out. Okay. Obviously pretty close, but I mean, I don't know. It's a cheesy strat. It doesn't pay off, which is good. It's really good I came down because if I didn't, Lee Sin probably dies. And now, because Singe doesn't have teleport, he's going to have to run back to lane. And that'll stop his proxying for now, at least. This matchup used to be a lot harder back in the day. It used to be a hard counter matchup in Singe's favor, back when the poison from Singe reduce the duration of the spirit for, you know, half a second for every tick of poison damage, which is really bad. And since they removed that, this matchup became a lot easier. I see, nice. Just auto W. And that's all we get because we don't have a tentacle up and he's going to run away. Here we need to be careful. I think he used Ignite on Lee Sin earlier, but still, you don't want to be in a bad spot. Also, my jungler, I feel like the minion at my jungler is bot side, and their jungler is likely top side. Oh, it's doubtful in the jungle as well, so reverse Minish Cap and doubtful. If you see my hands, it's because I do the commentary afterwards. Yeah. And, oh, one of the things about this matchup is, okay, he's been really aggro, so I'm backing up. I'm going to try to lane E, yeah, he sidesteps, whatever. There's not really, like, no harm, no foul. Like, if I miss E, I get some pressure, but if not, I just kind of catch the wave. You see I don't miss anything. I try to keep it out of the turret. Okay, took a couple turret shots and decides to flash out. Bit of a misplay by him. I like the map, no one on my side of the jungle. So, not much I can do here. I can't catch him. I'm going to try to, like, kind of run over there. My idea here is if you pass through there and I can flash over and W, it's a free kill, but if you look at the minion up right now, he's passing through mid lane and he executes. I don't know, Singe players think they're like big brain to do stuff like that, but I think it's just cheesy and kind of stupid. But I want the cannon to die here. Good. Okay, cannon died. It's a small thing, but it definitely adds up because it's not going to die before Singe gets back if it didn't die there. So I'm just going to auto these and push the wave. Now, one of the ways that we can kill Singe is we E Singe and then we ult. So, like, we E Singe, they go to flip us, and we want to ult the flip, and then W Singe, put the tentacle slam on Singe, and then we kill the spirit, and then we try to chase if we need to at that point. So, like, that's our win con. And it's definitely doable. Yeah, we're running back to lane. I'm not going to teleport here. There's no reason. I mean, by the time he pushes in the turret, I'll be there. I might miss like 1 or 2 waves, whatever. But it lets me like teleport bot or, you know, just teleport elsewhere. The thing about the matchup is Singe has a prio pretty much all the time. Has the agency to roam. And we're going to have to reactively catch the wave and then roam. So that's why teleport's really important. So we give up the 2 minions to keep the teleport. Not a big deal. And we have to be really good about pinging where Singe is going because again, we can't run blindly into the jungle like Singe can. You know, we need a lot of setup. We'll get pretty much destroyed if the jungler is there at all. So it's really important that we are communicating well what Singe is up to because it's our responsibility. You can see on the minimap Singe is back to proxying. Again, I can get a plate here because I have Sheen, so I'm going to like try to auto W to get the turret. Plate. Should be just a nice little gold buffer. You know, if we're just catching waves, we're going even. But if I can get a plate or two while Singe doesn't get any plates, then that's really good. You take a Drake. Up. And it does not go well. Unlucky. Yeah, so I'm just gonna keep proxying, so we're just gonna keep handshaking. Not much to it right now. Lily was at bot Drake, and now she's mid. I'm gonna ward and kind of move around a little bit. Kind of see what's going on. See what Singe is up to. Okay. Grab a couple of fruit for myself. Singe can't really run into mid. You know, mid's not there. At least Singe should be okay in the jungle. So I'm just gonna push one more wave, and then I will move after I push this wave if I need to. Can I get the cannon? Nice. Okay. And because he didn't proxy it this way, we actually could walk up, but I'm really timid. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, I already see in this game is a player called Drasmir. Not a fan. I'll just say it. Baby raging a lot, FFs a lot. I'm an Illaoi disciple, okay? I don't like people who are baby raging, FF spamming, quitting. All right, it's pathetic. All right, I don't care if a game's hard. Play it out. Play to win. Fight through it. Or at least I kind of trolled there. He was doing something like top jungle, but we didn't have mid or top prio. In our Katarina went in when we just saw they had 3 there, and they could just turn around, right? That was kind of trolled by our team. Not a good sequence. I'm gonna do what I do best, which is hit some minions. Okay, we need to LND. Oh! Okay. We baited Sinjar there, so I'm fine with it. He kept trying to wait for my E, and he kept waiting and waiting and waiting. And we basically had like a old standoff. It's a flip flash, man. I can't tell it, like... Was that just like a BM thing? Was that like a troll thing? I don't know. Kind of weird. Obviously, again, you can't chase. Like, it feels like really dumb, and it feels like you can't do much, but... So I'm gonna, because I can't do anything top, I might as well go for like a play bottom, and we have Thresh and Lee Sin rotating down. Okay, nice. E ult. Nice. Maybe kill Spirit. Spirit will slow Kindred. That's nasty. Love to see it. Now we're just gonna get plates here. I mean, Singe is getting plates in gold top, like, whatever. At least we're making a play. We need to get out, though. If we can get a hook or something, it's fine. Okay. Just reset, go top. Yeah, a little bit of gold. We're going Divine Sunder. Definitely good for Singe. The bops do a lot of damage. Singe will build health. I am 50 gold off, which is really unfortunate. We're back top. Rift is up, Dragon's not up. So this is when you want to think about like macro game stuff. These are good times to like take a just mental note of the game state. Like who's strong? You see, I'm looking at the tab. Who's strong? Who's weak? When's Dragon up? What's Rift? You know, looking like. I actually think Singe is doing Rift here, so I run over there. Because Singe he didn't push in for any more plates, and because of my tentacle, I get to see this pink ward, which is really nice. Those pink wards are really helpful for Singe's proxying safely. It's good to find them. Thresh might get picked here. Alright, gets out. No ult for a while, so we kind of want to chill, but if we can poke with these, it's fine. Yeah, we miss an E, but he's going to push the wave anyway, so we don't get punished for it. Not really a problem. Now he's going to have Prio into the river, and Lee Sin's running up. And Lee Sin just decides to pull Rift. It's just weird. It's weird because, like, I don't have, like... It's okay. Can we land it? Nice, we land it. Yep, take Rift, that's fine. Lily was bot side, so this is okay. Since we're at mid, Cascading should not die here. I could go top here, but I'm just gonna rotate mid because they're being really aggressive. Nice, beautiful. Funny enough, that flash from earlier would have been really helpful there. Hey, I'll take it. Nice, we get a rift. Their team is doing a really good job of being really obnoxious here. Well, he has a million move speed, but especially with Zillion buff. Nice. Can we get a kill? Can we get a kill? Oh, Zillion R. So fast. So fast. What's the move speed? 500. This thing goes for a flash cube and misses. I might as well reset. I have a Divine Thunder. Singe is coming back. You know, he died early and Talon's already back, so you know Singe is going to be coming back. I'm going to try to save. I just missed the angle I wasn't ready for. Yeah, that's just Lee Sin being over aggressive. The bad part of that is we lost all the tempo, right? So now Singe's going to get back to top earlier. Now I don't feel like I can back, so I'm going to go 2 plays. So I'm going to try to just sit under turret and just try to land an E or 2 and just heal up from there. I miss E, which is really not good. I don't have ult. I'm afraid of being dove.
They must be tested to grow.
I don't have E yet. I try to auto attack to get the healing from the edge. But yeah. This is all cascading effect from me not getting my back off. Now I should have just left. Like I knew better. I knew at the time I was like, I'm just gonna get dove. But so I should have just left. But yeah, again, it's just a cascading effect of not getting the back off I needed for tempo. Really bad sequence here. Overall, though, I'm pretty happy with how the lane's gone. That's the only mistake. And even then, I would have made the right decision. Oh, if at least I just wasn't being stupid. I'm back top. What's going on? The wave. Every melee, you just let the turret hit twice. And then you can just... Once you get Divine Thunder with Q-Max, you have enough damage to kill the ranged minions. I'm going to try to just be a little bit annoying, but... I think he dodges Z. Gets away. I'll be perfectly honest with y'all. I don't really like Minish Cap. Every time I played versus him, I do pretty well. And he's not going to speak out this game, but just complains so much. Again, I talked about it earlier. I really don't like baby raging. I don't. So it really irks me when people act like that, especially in all chat when they're getting beat. So, it's not really relevant to this game. Just a little aside. Okay, we have 2 bot, 2 dead, so that means there's only 6 left. I have teleport. I'm gonna teleport to try to get them to frick off. And they got destroyed. Oh, okay. Can we land E? That healing though. It's just not enough. I should have just stayed top, but if you notice the last few minutes, I've just watched my team just absolutely fall apart at every angle. I mean, mid, we've been falling apart. Bot, we fell apart. So I was, when that's happening, and people ask me all the time, like, what do you do? Like, what I try to do is I try to make plays that would turn not only the game, but their mentals around. So there, I probably should have just stayed top, but because of the nature of the last 2.5 minutes, I felt the need, I felt the gut feeling of like, I need to make something happen. It doesn't pay off, and so it kind of sucks. But that's part of like intuition. That's like how it works. Like I know I should save Hop, but my intuition says that like this game's probably gonna go downhill if we don't make something happen. I can't just keep like handshaking top lane. Missy. Ignite off. It's gonna cut my healing down a lot. Divine Thunder maybe? I should have just W'd. I didn't think he was going to have flip up again. But my team cleans up, so it's okay. And here you see Drazmir, whoever frick, being toxic again. Which is ironic because I carried them 2 games ago, like hard carried. Pretty interesting how that works. I give a little toxic. Listen, alright? This is game 2. I've got to deal with this guy. I'll give a little missing thing, alright? Let's see. What are we doing now? I needed that comedic relief anyways. Singe is dead. What was the dragon states? I didn't see. We don't have teleport. They have 2 drakes, so I know I need to be at this next drake. And again, you see me trying to make more plays. Like, splitting top just won't do it this game. It's not going to do it. I don't think splitting top is a line of play that leads to victory. You see me splitting or grouping more and more, like trying to group more. Even though I really don't want to group until I have 2 items. That's the nature of the beast. Like, if you want to climb, it's people ask me all the time. If you want to climb, it's not about having one strategy you like slam into the ground. It's about being dynamic and trying to adapt your win con to the variables in the game state that's happening at any given moment. If there might be a point in the game or any other game where I do switch to strategy, right? Or maybe I realize the strategy I'm trying isn't working. I switch it up. That's fine. We're gonna go bot. Contest Sin, just catch the wave. And again, we don't have teleport. We're kind of trying to hug. We're trying to hang around for Dragon. I think it's up event. It's gonna be up soonish. Yeah, it's up in a minute.
I break hearts. I break.
There's just kind of a little Mexican standoff here. Nice. Okay, got him. Oh, lost 25 gold. Unlucky. Yep. Auto W. Down stop is just kind of interesting for me. Because drag's up, and there's really like, shouldn't they just be playing to like drag wincon? Is the amount of gold and experience he's getting top worth it? To, like risk giving up dragon? No, we're not really contesting, so I guess it doesn't matter. But we could. We got 2 top. Right now, you're just staring at the minimap. If you're wondering, when you're walking around like this and there's no one around, you're literally just staring at the minimap. You don't have to look at your champion to like move like this. Maybe you look back for a second to see like to make sure you're going in the right area. But this is just pure staring at the minimap right now. Killing Craig's is just automatic. You're rotating over. And our Nick is down. Just try to land E. I think they have a ward in that bush. Oh, big. There's the insect, but it gets flashed. We have to get Drake. A big fight happening in the shutdown spot. Talon's really big, so this is a big. Okay. Dang, I tried to time the slam correctly. Oh, so many people are almost dead. The sad part of that is if we have Katarina alive, that's an easy win. But she got picked early. Yeah, he called the FF out. Yep. Oh, okay. That's a big trade. I mean, that's 1,000 gold for Katarina. Yeah, that fight, I think that fight, once like Thresh gets the hook, it's actually a decent fight to take. You saw how close it was. I mean, they kind of funneled into the corridor, and I'm allowed to flash ult. Kindred's kind of annoying, but also if you time your W with the tentacle slams, when the Kindred art ends, you can get a lot of damage out, you know, as everyone's low health. They're kind of annoying, but not the biggest deal. I needed our ADC, and Katarina is just flaming them because I'm sure they're talking crap. It's one thing to play poorly, and I don't mind that. If you play poorly, it's whatever. Like, we all have bad games, that's fine. It's the people who play poorly and then are loud. Like, yo, if you're playing poorly, you owe it to everyone else to shut up and just, like, try your best. And just try to get out, like, with some sense of dignity. But, like, oh, okay. Try to finish the spirit. Kill the spirit is really good. Get the healing going. We get the Cinch Flash. What a nuts sequence. I mean, honestly, the corridor play. It's very rare I get to utilize corridors. Maybe I should do it more. I'm like cracking up in the... Y'all won't see it because I'm covering, but I'm cracking up in the VOD. Yeah, I mean, just insane healing output. Really clean rotation of abilities. Landing every ability, too. I mean, I'm landing E, old W's, Q's. I'm like moving around positionally correct to like dodge abilities. Go back and watch that sequence, honestly. It was beautiful. Really good sequence. I'm just pushing bot. I do have Hullbreaker, so... And now you're going to see me do a little bit more split pushing because I do have Hullbreaker, and I think my ability to use Hullbreaker to buff the cannon minion to push into Singe on the side makes it less likely for him to wave clear, and it lets me push better and keep Singe around more often. Right? You can't just quickly clear the wave and then leave, which is really obnoxious. This kind of forces them to hang out for longer. We're watching the minimap, we see a lot of people. I don't think I can help them. Like, me teleporting over, it probably doesn't do anything, so I'd rather just go ahead and get the gold now. We got Cinch here. I got a land E. Ooh, really bad. But now we just need Solitaire next E. These are allies, so I'm slower. Yep. Auto W. Auto. Need to land this next E. Really bad. Or I can just run, I guess. You can see he doesn't do too much damage as long as we play correctly. Even if we miss E. Our team got destroyed. Luckily, we killed Lilia, so they don't feel the like rush to do Baron. That's a 100% worthy trade. Take that all day. What he's gonna do is basically grab the wave before I can get my Hullbreaker on the minions. Again, really annoying, really uninteractive. I'm gonna go Spirit Visage here because they do have a good bit of magic damage, and if you notice that corridor, the amount of healing I was able to utilize was so much. I was like, I mean, I might as well just buff the healing if that's how it's gonna be. See if we can get a pick. Now this is Dragon Soul Point coming up here. We definitely don't want them to get Cloud Soul. That'd be really bad. I mean, Lilia, Talon, Singe, like... Really good to get Talon on. You see I was actually correct with where Talon went. I just wasn't, I didn't have the speed. Now we have positioning on Drake, so we're just going to push it. Now there is going to be fight here. This team. I flash R though. Watch for that. Really good flip by Singe. Lilia wasn't able to get into the pit. Good on the Lilia. She's a really good target if you can land it. Much mobility. This one's able to get. Oh? Missed you. Find somebody's not gonna do it. Really good play by Thresh. Yeah, I mean, coming out of that 4v3 in a game that we're really far behind in, and we get Drake out of it, so they don't get the soul point. That could have gone better, but not by much. Really happy with that. Really good flank by Thresh. Again, Thresh played really well. What are we doing? We're probably gonna go bot, right? We have teleport, Baron's up, push through bot. Gotta get Sense to match us, maybe get Talon to come down too. I don't want to be near Lilia or Indrid. They're really hard for Illaoi to play around. Singe pushing bot, so we basically go catch the wave and push back. Constantly watching for a teleport. We have to be careful though. We can't teleport near Singe because Singe can, flip us, can root us, all that crap. Well, I'm waiting for Singe to push out the wave. There's really nothing to do except to wait, so I might as well farm to be efficient with my time and prevent Singe from getting any of the farm as well. Ordered here, but I don't really care. Right now, Singe's agency to move, but not really a big deal. There's not much going on. After 25 minutes, Hullbreaker becomes a lot better of an item because every minion wave has a cannon to it. So you're never not utilizing the Hullbreaker minion buff. I have service of money, so it's fine to just go and recall. Grab a couple pinks. Substantially buff my healing. 852 healing from Conqueror. It's probably like 2.5k from Divine Sunder. Are we watching for like a Illaoi sleep? If we see that, we're going to teleport to stop the enemy team. Oh, we see Singe there as well. They should really just hold the turret. They should just hold the turret and let us split. And they should wave clear the best they can. Once I see Singe going in crazy, like, I have to go. Yeah. Lance Mies? Beautiful. I'm going to ult to dodge the Drowsy from Lilia. Beautiful hook by Thresh. Great E-bite. There's so much healing. I mean, I was being focus fired every flip by Sin, and I was able to heal through it. And a lot of that had to do with like my E. Like, you notice in that fight, we were focusing Kindred, but I have the wherewithal to realize that Kindred's probably dead in this situation. I'm gonna throw my E at Talon. That's probably not thinking that I'm looking up them. That's going to give me a high priority target. I think Talon has like 15 kills at this point. It gives us a great focal point onto hard carry in the enemy team. And it lets us nullify their threat. So now we've nullified Kindred, we've nullified Talon, and that's like 24 of their 30 kills. So we've just completely wiped out. It's absolutely beautiful. That's how you need to do it if you want to carry with Illaoi. And that's just like that's a good way to think about it on any carry. It's not even just with Illaoi. You know? Enemy players are thinking about what you're thinking about. So you need to do things that are kind of strange looking in combat. You know? If you're focus firing someone, try to think about going for another play that looks a little weird. Because the enemy players won't expect it. It lets you get these like really good pick opportunities off in a team fight. And that comes with experience. Team fighting is not an easy skill. Ooh. I like this positioning. Fish for ease. What the heck is he doing? Again, great E. Anytime I can get Talon, it's beautiful. And look, that's 60% of his health. Or 70%. Yeah, we definitely had drain tanked last game. Now, I do have Baron and Hullbreaker, so I do want to split. What splitting lets me do is make the minion, the cannon, like a powerhouse. I mean, an absolute behemoth of a minion.
An enemy has been slain.
We kill Kindred. Dragon is still the focal point. We still don't want to get them console. It'd be really bad. My team's going to push mid off that pick, but I really just want to get Dragon. I don't want to go like fight right now, get killed 4v5, and then lose Dragon too. It'd be very sad. And it's a fine play anyways if I'm soloing this, because they can 4v4 and they should be expected to do okay. Because I only have 3 kills. I mean, it's not like I'm a mega threat. I should probably push bot, but I'm worried about the timing of it. You see I'm really torn on going bot or going mid. I feel like the timing of it's going to be awkward. So if I'm pushing bot, it's not going to align well, and we only have like 40 seconds left with Baron. I feel like my team's just going to run it down if I'm not here. So I'd rather just be here and take one in him, and maybe end the game, or at the very least prevent a throw. It's better than than pushing bot and maybe throwing or maybe not getting enough. You know. Ready? Get her to kill. Go flash R. Try to end the game. I mean, heck, this is like why we went mid. That's why we didn't go bot. Good E on the Lilia. A little bit of a counter synergy there. Yeah. If we kill Talon, that we're pretty much win. So I go for the flash W just to pop him. GG. So yeah, great way to handle Singe. Great way to take a game that maybe isn't won, but win it. Anyways, like and subscribe. I'll see y'all next time.